Hey my friends, so today I am going to show you some of my favorite skincare serums and the difference between a moisturizer and a serum and why I think serums are really important. Alright, so how are you first off? Now I just want to talk to you a little bit about serums and why I think serums are such an important part of your skincare regimen. And I have to say that even 10 years ago, serums kind of really weren't, certainly in England, people were like, really, a serum? Why don't you just use a moisturizer? I remember my mum in England saying to me, do I really need a serum? As if she was going to kind of catch me out. And I said, yeah, you do. And she was like, why? Like, why as in, is it just some sort of gimmick? I mean, I have a moisturizer. And my mum was one of those people who for years literally just used kind of almost sort of Vaseline on her skin. So I got her onto a good moisturizer and we changed up all of that. But she was still kind of like, really, a bit eye-rolling. And I said, well, yes. And I explained to her, as I'm explaining to you now, but I'm probably preaching to the choir, because I'm sure you know, that a serum is basically a very concentrated boost of nourishment to your skin. So you pick the ingredient that you want, the active that you want, whether it's vitamin C, retinol, algae, rosehip seed oil, whatever it is, and you get it into your skin without any other fillers or anything, and it goes into your skin and it absorbs right away. Now the difference is a moisturizer contains water, and water is important, so moisturizers are important as well, because they are going to obviously hydrate your skin. But if you see where I'm going, it's two very different things. One is infusing and nourishing, and the other is moisturizing, meaning it's going to kind of sit more on the top of your skin, and particularly if a moisturizer has hyaluronic acid in it, that's going to help, is a humectant, so it's going to help attract moisture and keep it in your skin and sort of plump out the outer layers of the skin. So both, I think, are really important. But today I just want to show you some of my favorite of the moment oil-based serums. So when do we use the serum? So I use the serum as follows. In the morning, I'll cleanse very gently in the shower. Maybe twice a week I'll do a deeper cleanse with an acid of some kind, but that's a whole nother video. And then when my skin is still damp, I'll put on my serum, my first serum. Now, if you're over the age of 40, you probably want to use a vitamin C serum in the morning, and that would be the first thing to go on your skin. Leave it to sink in for like 3 to 5 minutes. Then you would use your nourishing serum, which I'm about to show you, and then you would use a moisturizer and or sunscreen. In the evening, very, very deep cleanse. I always do a double 2-step cleanse. Again, I've talked about that a lot in other videos, but I'll do that, and then I will put on the most active serum, which sometimes will be a retinol serum, and again, if you're over the age of 40, you probably want to use a retinol serum of some kind or another. Then I would nourish my skin with one of these serums and or a moisturizer or a night cream. So let me show you some of the ones that I'm loving right now. Get you excited about them as I am. So the first one I'm going to show you is by a brand called Leilani. Now Leilani is based in Kauai, in Hawaii, which is one of my, I think it's my favorite island actually. It's like the Garden Island, if you've ever been there. It's very, very lush, and they live in the north of the island, which is a rainforest. It's the wettest region actually in the world. And it's, all the soil is just sort of moist and volcanic, and it's probably some of the richest soil actually on earth. So you can imagine where some of these ingredients come from. This serum is called the Siren Serum. So their whole vibe is very kind of mermaidy, and it has like such a cool vibe on. You go check out their Instagram. And but I love how they create their serums. I love what they put in their serums. So the base of this one is organic cold pressed jojoba oil. Do not be worried about an oil serum if you have oily skin, because particularly jojoba oil mimics the natural sebum in your skin, which is very important because it means that your skin won't produce so much sebum, so your pores won't get so clogged up. And then it has algae, and it has so many different essential oils, all my favorite that I would ever want in a skincare formulation, such as frankincense, clary sage, ylang ylang. I mean, beautiful, sensual, skin-enhancing oils. And it smells pretty. Oh my gosh, it smells so amazing. I love it. So loving Leilani, and go and check out their all their other products. They have some really great products. They have all these kind of mud masks, which is all that sort of mud from the island, and oh my gosh, love it. All right, next up, I have one by Sunshine Botanicals, and this is the omega-3 infusion. Now, if you watch my videos, you'll know that I'm a sort of stickler for really getting to know the formulator, if possible. I want to know her or him, and I want to know why and how they formulate, what their whole philosophy is, what they put in it, why they put in it, do they hand pour, is it organic, da-di-da-di-da. So Emily Fritchie is a holistic esthetician. She's worked on patients for decades, so she sees the skin of them, and she knows what they need and what they want, what works, what doesn't work. Also, her late husband was a master herbalist, so the two of them together have this extensive knowledge of herbs and botanicals, and Emily talks about certain herbs and botanicals that are, skin changers. They literally change your skin. So I'm very excited about this product because it's a new product for her, the Elixir, and it not only has these omega-3s in it, because we need to eat omega-3s, but we also need to put them on our skin, essential fatty acids. Our body doesn't make them. We have to get them from our diet or put them on our skin, and it also has all these botanicals in it, and it's a very sophisticated formulation. A lot of it in there, can you see? And you actually have to shake this up because it does separate. But I almost think it's a good thing if you see a serum, or even a cream actually, that you have to shake up, because it means that it hasn't got all these emulsifiers in it. So if something is for a department store or drugstore, they could never have it separated because people wouldn't buy it. They'd be appalled. But I know these formulators, and I know that they don't want to fill their products with anything that is not. Here's the thing. Every single brand that I'm showing you, every single ingredient has a function. It does, beyond a function, it does good to your skin. It is well thought out. It's in there for a reason. And that really isn't the case for 90% of skincare, which will be full of fillers, basically, whether that's a mineral oil or whatever else it is that's in there that's just going to kind of fill the main part of it. And then there's a term called fairy dusting, an industry term, where they'll just put a tiny bit of a buzzword ingredient in there. So I'm not interested in any of those brands. If I'm going to invite you to spend your hard-earned money on a product, then it's got to really, really do something to your skin, because I am not into snake oil. Anyway, so this brand, Sunshine Botanicals, as of now, she is offering us 20% off all of her products in her store, and every single product is worth buying, truly. And it is for now, so if the code is below this video, it means it's still active, so check out, because I'll remove it if it's not active anymore. And the coupon code is Sophie20, and you put that in at checkout and you get 20% off, so make the most of it while she's still offering, being generous enough to offer that to us. Okay, so I've shown you that. I have shown you that one. I want to show you Leilani. Oh, here's another Omega one. This is by Sonia Dakar. And Sonia Dakar is actually a Beverly Hills esthetician. She's been practicing for years, 40 years. She's an absolute character. She's a wonderful woman. She has this massive celebrity clientele. Every time I've been in there, you see like a really famous country singer or a famous actress that, Sonia is totally fixing their skin. They all walk out with this. This is a cult product. And this is her organic Omega Booster. So it hasn't got quite as many complex ingredients as the Sunshine Botanical one, but it is a really great product, and it's a little tiny one that you can just pop in your purse and is great for travel. Here is a retinol serum. I think I've shown a lot of my shell in my videos before, because I actually know the chief formulator scientist as well, very well, and she explains everything to me. So I'm so behind this brand, because they are they're so affordable for most people. And the retinol in this is strong enough that it will make a difference to your skin, but it isn't the kind of strength and the kind of retinol that will give you the side effects on your skin that you don't want, like the patchiness and the dryness and the redness. And a lot of people are very afraid of retinol because of inflammatory skin conditions, sensitive skin, rosacea, etc. And this kind of retinol will be a retinol that you should be 100% fine with. So again, remember, that goes on at night. After cleansing, it would be the first thing that would go on, and then you would nourish with your Leilani, your Sunshine Botanicals, your whatever ones of these you choose. All right, I'm almost at the end here, so stay with me, my friends. I have I have three more I only want to show you these three because I think they're really outstanding brands, so I'm going to quickly whistle through them. One is Yuli. It is called the Liquid Courage, or the Liquid Courage, in this lovely dark bottle. Their whole thing is biofermentation. They put they use hundreds of different seed extracts to create a very, very rich oil, and it's like sort of liquid gold. You literally need like 3 or 4 drops on your fingers, and you'll just pat it on around your eyes, and it is absolutely an extraordinary brand. Very, very fresh. This is their antioxidant serum, and I highly recommend you check out this brand. And don't just take it from me. I'm kind of introducing you to these brands, but go to their website, links underneath, and really, do your own homework. Look and just see the vibe, and look at some of the other products and see what their whole kind of ethical stance is. It's just, I always encourage people to do that. Just go and do your homework before you buy your skincare. Another one is Patera. This one is their rose. They all have a different number, Patera, and this is the rose. And this one its base is rose muscata, or rosehip seed oil, and it has CoQ10 in it. And remember that very high quality rosehip seed oil will help with stretch marks, but it also helps with acne scars. And I used to have quite a few acne scars on my chin from having these extreme hormonal breakouts when I was in my early 20s, and I really believe they're gone because of rosehip seed oil, because I've used it so often. So that is a good one. And then finally, I think this is the last one. Yeah, this is the last one. Is a brand called Acar, and Acar is Tibetan-inspired beauty, and again, extremely high quality. This is their neat remedy. It's completely organic, their brand. I really recommend that you go and check them out. It's so beautiful. There's just such a beautiful vibe about this brand. Again, in a lovely dark bottle, and all the different ingredients that I would dream of, my kind of dream formulation in this one. And this is they call it a face oil, which it is, but it's what I would term as a serum. And I think certainly these two, the Yuli and the Acar, would be in place of a moisturizer. You wouldn't need a moisturizer on top of those, definitely not. So that, my friends, I'm just going to take a little slurp of my tea because I've been talking way too much. Oh, that was needed. White tea, white silver tips tea. That, by the way, is, if you're new to my videos, I don't just do skincare. I'm a nutritionist, so I talk a lot about food and really every aspect of gorgeously green, healthy living and lifestyle. And one of the things, if you know me, you'll know I'm obsessed with tea. But one of the best teas that you can drink for beautiful skin is white, really good white tea, loose leaf white tea. And I'm going to put this brand actually underneath, which is by Rishi Tea, and it's their silver needle tips tea, and it is absolutely delicious. It is has such a deep, rich flavor, and it's extraordinary for your skin. So that's it from me. I'm at the end of this video now. Please leave me comments, leave me questions. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel because I put out 2 brand new videos a week. And if you're not subscribed, you won't get notified when those videos come out. So make sure you do that. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys.